Hello everyone. Today I'll be teaching you how to develop your very own presentations using the Microsoft Office 365 PowerPoint presentation software. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have the Microsoft PowerPoint software installed on your computer. Once you're sure it's been installed, you'll need to start the program. The easiest way to do this is to go down to the Windows search bar in the bottom left here and simply type in the words PowerPoint. You should see the PowerPoint search result come up, and when it does, all you've got to do is click. It'll take a second to load here, and then you'll be greeted with the PowerPoint home window. From here, you'll want to create a new blank presentation. You can do this by simply clicking right here, or even navigating to the new tab and hitting blank presentation. Once you've selected the blank presentation icon, you should be greeted with a screen just like this. So the first thing we're going to want to do in developing our new presentation is to select an overall design and theme for our presentation. So in order to do this, all you need to do is navigate to the Design tab. And then once you're in the Design tab, simply pick one of these themes up here. These are pre-made themes and they'll make your life a lot easier. For the sake of this PowerPoint, we'll go with this. Alright, once you've picked a theme, you can actually select different variants of this theme over here. So we'll go with a nice blue. Once you've selected a theme for your PowerPoint presentation, the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to add a title. All you have to do to add a title is simply click this Click to Add Title text box right here. And here you can type from your keyboard any text that you want, whatever you wish the title of your presentation to be. For the sake of this PowerPoint demonstration, we're going to write a presentation about how to make a pizza. Now once you've typed in your text, what you're going to do is you're going to click and drag to highlight it here. And you're going to make sure it's formatted in a Times New Roman 60-point font. By default, it's not set to a Times New Roman 60-point. All you have to do to change that, let's see, I'll just show you here. To switch from Times New Roman to another font is simply highlight the font name here, type in Times New Roman, and then it's the same for the font size here. So then once you've added a title, all you're going to do is click this box down here that says Click to Add Subtitle. And then in this box, all you're going to do is type the word by, and then you're going to want to write your name, or any name of the author of the presentation. So once you've written your name here, what you want to do is once again click and drag to highlight this, and you're going to want to change this to a Times New Roman 20-point font. And there you have it. It's easy as that. You've already made yourself a nice inviting title slide. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to add new slides to your presentation. Now in order to do this, you want to go to the Insert tab here, located in the ribbon, the top left. And then you're going to want to add a new slide by hitting the New Slide button. Down here there's a drop-down menu. You're going to click that part of the button. And then we're going to add, for the purpose of this demonstration, the section header. These are pre-formatted slides for you to use. Alright, so once you've done that, you're going to want to add a title. This is going to be your introduction slide, so all you've got to do is type the word introduction. And then you're going to want to highlight that. Change it to a Times New Roman 60-point font. And then you're going to come down here to the subtitle box, and since this is the introduction slide, we're not actually going to need a subtitle. So if you click on the edge here, you should get a four-way arrow. You just hit the delete key, and it gets rid of that. So the purpose of an introduction slide is to introduce people to your presentation. This is where you're going to do a lot of speaking. There's no real body points here. Alright, now that we've got a nice looking introduction slide, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some body slides to our presentation. Now body slides, they serve as the main content of your presentation. They cover all your information. You can have as many as you want. Each one should have around 3 to 5 different bulletin points describing a topic of the content you're trying to cover. So add a new body slide. You want to navigate to the New Slide button. And I like to use the pre-formatted title and content slide. You could choose any one of these, but this is just a preference. This is the one I usually go with. So once you're in here, you're going to add a title to your body slide. This would be something pertaining to a part of the content you're trying to cover. So since our PowerPoint is about how to make a pizza, I'm going to call our slide The Process of Making a Pizza. And I forgot to capitalize the P here. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so then once you've done this, you want to highlight the text. Whoopsie daisy. And you're going to change the font to Times New Roman. And I like to keep this at a 36-point font. I think it works best. So then now it's time to add bulletin points that's describing the topic. So the process of making a pizza, we're going to click down here in the Click to Add text box. And we're going to begin typing different bulletin points. So to make a pizza, we're going to want to fluff the dough. And then to add a new point below this one, because that is its own separate point, we're going to press enter, and PowerPoint will actually automatically make the next bullet point for us. So we're going to spread the sauce, sprinkle cheese over top the pizza, that's important. And we're going to add toppings. Alright, now that you've got your each individual body points here, you're going to highlight all of them. You're going to change it to a Times New Roman font. And then since that kind of shrinks it, I like to do a 24-point font, but you could do much bigger. You could go probably 36 looks nice, especially with this format. But that's all there is to make a body slide. If you're going to want to repeat this process to make all your body slides, you can mess around with pictures, add pictures in here, but this is just the basic process of making a body slide. Alright, from here, once we've created a sufficient amount of body slides, we're going to want to add a conclusion slide. This is pretty much the same process of adding an introduction slide, so all you're going to do is navigate to the new slide button here in the top left. And then the section header option works great for conclusions. And in this text box here, you're just going to click and type the word conclusion, and then make sure it's in a Times New Roman 60-point font again, because it is a conclusion. All you do to do that is highlight the text. This window will pop up. Change the font here, and the size here. And then since it's a conclusion slide, I like to leave the subtitle text box off, so what I'll do is click on the edge here again and just delete this subtitle box. And now that you've formatted your ideal conclusion slide, we're going to add a works cited slide. Works cited is important. Any college professor will tell you you need to cite your sources. So to do that, what I like to do is just once again add a new slide, top left here. And then I like to pick the title and content option that we used earlier. And then I'll just add the words works cited up here. And then followed by a colon. And then I'll highlight this, once again making sure it's Times New Roman. The 36-point font works great for this. And then here, you're just going to add your references, simple as that. So you can change the text size like I showed you earlier, it doesn't really matter. But we'll do pizza.com, how to make a pizza. And that'll be our reference. And then to add a new reference, we'll just hit enter like we did before. Let's see, Papa John's, pizza. And that's all there is to creating a PowerPoint presentation. Now, I didn't mention this before, which was kind of an oversight on my part, but you're going to want to make sure you save your presentation often. And to do that, all you're going to do is hit Control-S, just like this, and then it's going to come up with a save as, so it lets you choose where you'll save it. But here we're going to, since it's our first time saving it actually, this will pop up the save as window. And we're going to choose to save it to this PC, and you're going to enter the name, so we're going to call it Pizza PowerPoint. And then we'll hit save, and it should, just like that, work. And now you can search for that in the taskbar down here, and it should pop up, and you can easily work back on this. Now, that's all there is to it. That's how to make a basic PowerPoint presentation. Good luck, and I wish you the best.